Welcome to Teacher Lola Rose channel.
This is my grandma, Lola Rose.
This is my grandson, Roro.
Good morning,
Good afternoon,
good
good
evening,
evening,
mga higala.
Alright. Today, Roro, what is our topic?
Our topic for today, mga higala, is our Gilas Pilipinas national team.
Gilas Pilipinas national team. Alright. Let us watch
Let us begin, mga higala.
information of Roro about the Gilas
Pilipinas. We will be talking about the semi-final preview. That will be our discussion, mga higala. It's since the first time meeting each other in 1952, Brazil and Philippines, the Philippines have never beaten Brazil. A historic win would catapult them to the FIBA Olympic Qualifying Tournament 2024 Riga Finals if they win against Brazil. It would also be historic for them.
1952.
The last time they met.
2 years old ako.
And the biggest threat the biggest threat for Latvia and Georgia when facing Philippines so far was Justin Brownlee, one of the best two players of the competition, alongside Jeremiah Hill from Cameroon. Justin Brownlee was the TCL player of the game against the Georgian national team. He scored 28 points and 8 rebounds and 35 efficiency. So that's why Brazil will need to put a body on him as priority, whether this will be Leo Miendil, Gioy Santos, or someone else. Meanwhile, he's in the best shape after Goga Bitadze roughly landed on his head last game. It will be interesting to see Gilas center Kai Sotto potentially matching up with a dangerous Bruno Cabolo. Can Brazil slow down the Philippines' unstoppable three-point show? Will they? Despite attempting at least amount of triples in the tournament at 21.5 per game, the Asian side is shooting with an unbelievably good 51.2% from the three-point line. And Justin Brownlee the Michael Jordan of the Philippines?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
is he? And this is what Kai Sotto said.
I mean, the world don't really know much about Justin Brownlee, but for me, he's the Michael Jordan of Philippine basketball. So, that's what we expect him to do, and that's what he does every night. He just go out there. He just goes out there with his A game every single night. He's a great teammate. He's a great player, and we're very blessed. We're very lucky to have him.
And that is what Kai Sotto said to Justin Brownlee. I think Justin Brownlee is the Michael Jordan of the Philippines. He said it in his own mouth, not somebody else. And that is what Kai said to Justin Brownlee. And let's continue to the semi-final preview. Open three-pointers were an issue to the Brazilian national team starting the encounter with Cameroon. And they surely need to improve their approach defensively on the perimeter. Dwight Ramos, CJ Perez, and of course, Justin Brownlee himself could create a gap for the Gilas Pilipinas. And Brazil should read passing lanes well and put the pressure high on Philippine ball handlers if they want to mark the gap with their opponents. The Philippines have been registering the highest turnovers per game at 18.5, with Brazil being the second one with the highest turnovers with 12 per outing per game. Combining the games against Montenegro and Cameroon national team, Alexander Petrovic's team only amassed 13.3 points of turnovers, increasing this amount and being more ruthless in their conversion rate potentially make the biggest difference to deprive the Philippines of playing their free playing style. And also, past matchups, it's actually hard to find common ground in competitive basketball for Brazil and Philippines, even if both nations shared undeniably passion for the sport. The first meeting came in an unexpected location, playing in the 1952 Olympics in
72 years.
yeah in Helsinki. That was the start of an unbeaten run by the Green and Golders against Gilas, which is Brazil, with Brazil going 4-0 before this upcoming clash in Riga, Latvia. Two encounters came in the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 1952 in Rio de Janeiro, and finally in the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 1978 in Manila, crossing paths at their respective home courts. On none of these four occasions did the Philippines manage to come victorious. They lost 4 times. Can Team Cone players turn it around for this time? Or they have to keep dreaming longer?
But now,
And also, Brazil head coach said, "We need to be ready to give the message to the players on what we need to do if we would like to beat the Philippines. They have excellent players on one-on-one, and first of all, we need to talk defense." Brazil head coach Alexander Petrovic identifying defense as being key. And let's continue the quote of Brazil head coach. "Latvia was coming off a back-to-back, and when we jumped out on them and we led 32-16, then we knew Georgia was coming in with great energy, as they had a level of desperation because they needed this game and a big margin to advance." That's what the Gilas Filipinas head coach said.
Gilas?
Yeah, that's what they said. The Team Cone has endured 2 different stats so far. What will Saturday bring? That's what in the news.
So, the Brazilian coach
Said that it's hard.
is that
Yeah.
friend.
And Kai Sotto has news. But bad news first. Here, Kai Sotto admitted that he couldn't breathe for a couple of minutes after getting injured. And this is what he said. "It does hurt a lot, but I still try to practice. I don't currently do a lot. Hopefully, it feels better today. It's a game time decision if I'm going to play. Breathing is hard, and yeah, that's it. It happened so fast when I fell down. The big guy slash Goga Bitatsi, the big guy just landed on me, and I felt like a click on my right rib, and I couldn't breathe for a couple of minutes," the player admitted. "It happened so fast, it's like a big bone bruise. It's pretty painful.
Correct.
I just couldn't move. It was hard to move. I couldn't really breathe properly," Kai Sotto said yesterday. But the good news comes via Homer Simpson. Good news! Kai Sotto will play tonight
Wow!
in the Olympic qualifying tournament versus world number 12 Brazil national team. And that is very good
Good news.
because it was also negative in the hospital in the x-ray.
X-ray. Result.
Yeah.
Result is
But if it was positive, it would maybe take longer.
correct.
At least
When
it's
it's
just a
good.
little bruise, not like a real, like a crack, or like
not a broken bone.
not dislocated. It's nothing, but it
So-
hurts. So Kai
You can play.
will play tonight, 8:30 p.m.
You will watch.
Watch a Pilipinas live. It's there, mga higala.
It's thrilling.
It's thrilling. 2 wins away.
Takot ang
Takot
mga Brazilian.
ang Brazil national team. And that's all I can say. Like, comment, make sure to subscribe down below so we can be monetized. It's almost already. Goodbye. See you next video.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.